up, everybody? Okay, so I have some pretty cool footage. If you are in the market for a Cat Back exhaust, or looking to modify the sound of your Kiastinger 2018 to current, I highly recommend the MBRP Cat Back PRO exhaust. I got the stainless steel one. It was about $1,000 if you get the stainless steel version. I live in the Midwest, so that's a no-brainer. I listen to a ton of YouTube clips before that's kind of part of the fun, when you get a new car and you want to get exhaust, you want to listen to everything. Like, a V6, even though this is an awesome V6 motor and it's super powerful, it'll never sound, like a V8. What you're about to hear is the GoPro Hero 9 on the back bumper. See, because I've done the GoPro suction cup on the window and on the car and stuff like that, and I've gotten it up to 100 and it never flew off. It says it's good for like 150 miles per hour, but yeah, come on, really? So anyway, so I put the GoPro on the back bumper and it blocks a lot of the wind, so you can really hear it. Now, where I was at, I was Brown County State Park, which is southern Indiana. They have some of the sickest trails and views, and it's only an hour and a half away. But the cool thing is it's real hilly up in there. So in manual mode, you can play around with the gears, and what you're gonna hear is like a lot of me, it was going down a hill in like maybe second gear, third gear, and you just hear these amazing gurgles. They're not annoying like pop, pop, pop. That's cool and all. When people do the tune and it crackles real loud. But for a daily driver, this car is going to turn heads with the gurgling. It's like I can't, you'll see. But this is a great setup, this system here. Of course, it's tuned with the JB4, and sometimes I do a few gallons of E85, or I know that's probably hard on it, but launch control. This car, I swear, at the stoplights, when it turns off, when you forget to hit this button, every time you get in here, it's just dead silent in here. It's crazy. So yeah, all right, man, enjoy these exhaust clips, and again, I highly recommend this one. So all right, peace. So the GoPro Hero 9 is on the back bumper of the Kiastinger. So down here's the MBRP exhaust, and I'm thinking, since the GoPro, when it's on the outside window, it's very like wind noise, it's really kind of just good for B-roll. It's just so windy. So being on the back here, I'm thinking it'll block a lot of the wind noise, and you might be able to hear the exhaust better. So hope it don't fall off. figure out how I'm gonna do the GoPro looking at the speedometer and the tach. I want to get it like as close as possible, so that's all you see is just that, and you should be able to hear pretty good with the GoPro. I mean, this camera picks up the exhaust and intake and turbo sounds pretty good when the windows are up and we're inside the cabin. If the camera is behind the bumper, blocking some of the air from the wind noise, I think I'm gonna do the media mod, or if someone can let me know, like maybe a good way to mitigate some of the wind noise on the GoPros, put the windsock things, the little furry things over each microphone. That seems like a pretty good idea, so I don't know, maybe I'll try that first. Okay. Can't beat the MBRP exhaust, it just, in my opinion, easier the air comes in and the easier it goes out, the better scenario you have with a performance car. You know, when you hear an exhaust on one of these cars, you know that there's probably some other stuff done to it as well, and that makes things more interesting. This car turns a lot of heads, and every Mustang, Camaro, Challenger out there is going to try to race you, pretty much. At least for me, especially the Challengers and the Chargers. But the Challengers seem to always mess with me the most, and for good reason. This car, it's fast. It's a fast, great car so far. I only got, what, 4,500 miles on it. I'm going to be going to Nashville, Tennessee next weekend for a few days, and you know, getting the car on the interstate is always a good situation in my opinion. You really just kind of clean out some of that carbon, and they're the easier miles on a car instead of the stop and go. Got the airflow cooling stuff down, etc. So yeah. Well, anyways, all right, man. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace. See you on the next one.